Hello, today I'm going to do a demonstration on mandalas. There's different pronunciations for a mandala, but the simplest way is to just call it a mandala. And we are going to go in, and the materials you will need for this are a ruler or a straight edge, pencil and eraser. You will need a compass, protractor compass, and make sure that it is in working condition. And then you're going to need a 6x6 square paper. Now I'm going to go in and share my screen so you can watch the demonstration. So, when you're starting a mandala, first thing you want to do is establish the center of your paper. And there are a few different ways you can do that. You could do it by measuring, but in order to get in the middle, the easiest way that I have found to find the middle is to take my ruler or straight edge from one corner to the other and draw just a light line through the middle. And then I'm going to do the same on the opposite corners. Again, take my pencil and through. So essentially what you did is made an X through your paper, or if you have your paper like this, it looks like the plus sign. Go in, establish a dot in the middle, and that is your center for yours. The other thing you can do that will benefit you is to, and I actually do like to measure for this, you could go in and just simply do another line here, another line here without measuring. But again, I like to measure these particular lines to make sure they're exact. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to measure across my paper, and mine is about, let's see, get on the right metric here, 6 inches, almost exact. So half of that's 3. I'm going to make a mark at the 3. I'm going to go down to the bottom, line it up, 3, and then I'm going to go in and make the connection there. It should go right through the dot in the middle there. And then I come to this side, measure at the 3 here, measure at the 3 here, and then I am going to get my lines going through. So you can see it's almost like a snowflake or a star running through the image or through the paper. Now from there, we're going to transition into using our protractor. So before I share with you the setting up of the protractor and the circles, make sure that the pencil portion of your protractor is tight and it's not loose. You can do that by tightening the sides here. And then the first thing I'm going to have you do, if you have a ruler, it's best to measure. I'm going to measure approximately a 1/2 inch here, about a 1/2 inch. And then when you're ready, you put the needle part or the pointed part of your protractor on the center point. You press down gently and you're going to just spin your compass around. And you can see when I spin, my circle shows up on my paper. Now again, double check it It looks like mine may have shifted a little bit. No, it's right. And if it shifts on you, just erase and kind of recheck, because that circle or that dot should be right in the middle of your project. So I'm just gonna readjust this a little bit. And that's the hard part about the protractors, is they can slip pretty easily. So that's good enough. So we got the circle in the middle. And then I'm going to go to my ruler and I'm going to make a little bit of a bigger one, maybe about 1.25 inches. This next size is going to be. So then I'm going to go in. The needle is on the middle point. Go in and create that circle around. Like that. And for those of you that do any like target shooting and stuff, this actually ends up looking a lot like a target or a bullseye. So I've got that line, and then I'm going to make one that's fairly larger. So almost 3 inches, maybe even a little bit more. And again, it's going to be the one that goes further off into. So you can see the needle goes onto that middle dot, and I'm going to go in, spin, and make my circle. So now if you're able to see up close, I'll zoom in. If you look up close, that is how we get our mandala paper set up. And again, setup is generally the more challenging part. So that is step 1.